Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Champion Cycle. On this episode, we are utilizing again this 2026 CBR1000RR that we're doing a whole bunch of stuff on. We figured we'd separate some stuff and show you guys in bits and pieces certain things that will help you. So for today, we are going to be tackling a common mod on this bike, which is an air filter replacement and velocity stack replacement all in one. So come on over here, I'll show you guys what we chose to use, but I mean, they're relatively the same regardless of what brand you use. So we are using the MWR full velocity stack kit. This is the World Superbike kit, which is why we chose to go this route. We have a Sprint air filter, but again, no matter which one you're using, it's basically the same concept anyways for installation. So this is again velocity stacks and a performance air filter. So if you look over here, I kind of loosened up a couple things just to give you an idea and go through a little quicker here. All you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pop your seat off. We'll call that step one. Step two would be take your upper tank cover off, which you guys know is one bolt there on each side, easy peasy. Once the tank cover is off, you're gonna go ahead and take your sides off, which is a couple pop clips right here, and then you're gonna wanna pull it back to slide it out of the little holder right here. Be sure when you take this side panel off, you do not pull, make sure you slide to get the little hook out. So if you come on around this side, or I'll do it like Jordan Hewitt does it, you come here. And then you go over here, and you go ahead, and when you have it loosened up, bolts off, slide it back, and then this little slide will come right out, easy peasy. You don't risk breaking your expensive new bike parts. Now from here, as you guys can see, everything is more or less open. Obviously we have this open because we're gonna do some tuning at some point here today. But to give you an example here, now everything is more or less open. Next step's gonna be, you're gonna take off this bolt right here, this bolt right here. Same thing on the other side. You do not have to take these bolts off. We very well may, just to make sure we don't scratch the tank. It's not mandatory, and to be honest with you, once we get these bolts off, if we have enough room to sneak the tank out, why take off the extra 4 bolts? You'll see as we go along. Once that's off, we're gonna go ahead and start loosening up the airbox and removing everything from above. We are gonna show you everything step by step. I'm gonna pass the mic and camera over to Masterman Matt. He is gonna go through the whole process with you guys. And yeah, stick around, man. You guys will enjoy this one. You might learn something.
All right, guys, so we went ahead and we removed the 4 bolts. So it's 2 bolts here and 2 bolts on the other side here. I also went ahead and removed the bracket that was here with the 4 bolts. This bracket right here. It just sits loosely there, like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and lift the tank and disconnect the hoses underneath. All right, guys, the tank is off. Took it out, removed the plug from here and the fuel line. The fuel line, just for reference, the way you take it out is you're gonna push down on the white part here. When you push it down, it's gonna open the little tabs on the side, and you can just slide right off. The plug, pretty straightforward. Just push down, pull it, and then the little air vent line. Just pull it out. And let's get to the next step now, which is gonna be removing all this stuff here and reaching inside the airbox. All right, guys, on this step, we're gonna be unplugging pretty much all these plugs here, fuel injectors, ECU, and this plugs here on the side, and then loosen up the screws here that is holding the airbox together. I'll let you guys know if I run into any issues or if there's anything special that has to come out, but as of now, that's what we're gonna work on, so stay tuned. Okay, everyone, so I went ahead and unplugged everything, as you guys can see. From this side here, I just pretty much pressed the tab here on these 2 things. You see there, the little tab, and you pull this right out. Same thing for this other one here. Pull the tab, push the tab, and just get this right off to the left side of the bike, because that will allow you to like move everything else. Disconnected all the injectors, ECU, and now, oh sorry, here there was 2 tabs, one on each side. I don't know if you guys can see here, right here. Seems a little dark, but pretty much you get a pick and you push on it on the little tab, and this should hop right up like that. So that we're gonna put this to the back, so give us space. Put this to the side, and boom, we pretty much can reach the airbox now. So I already went ahead and removed all the screws. As you guys can see, I just left this two here. Sorry, I left the one here on the top, just holding it so I could move everything without it coming off. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one and pop this airbox open. Yep, I'll show you guys the next step. Also here we have the fuel rail, and there's a fuel line that goes to it right here. Same thing as the one under the tank. You're gonna push on the swipe tab and slide out. I can't do it right now because I'm holding the camera, but pretty much, again, just push on it. The tabs on the side will pop open and you can just pull it right off. Okay guys, airbox is ready to come out. So we're just gonna pull it up and slide it out. And there we have our air filter and velocity stacks. Now we're ready to put our new ones. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start with the velocity stacks, then I'll do the air filter. Let's get it. Okay guys, so I went ahead and loosened all the bolts on the velocity stacks and the air filter. All we took was a Phillips screwdriver. The bolts are pretty easy to come out. There's this one's right here. There's 6 of them. That one, this one, that, and the same thing on the other side. For the air filter, there's one here on the top, one here in the middle, and another one here on the side. And that's pretty much it. Let's get the new velocity stacks and air filter on. Okay guys, so from the velocity stacks, the OEM ones, we're gonna have to reuse all the stock bolts. So we remove them from the little tray where they sit. We're gonna put on the new velocity stacks, just like that one. You see, these are the 3 little bolts that goes on it. I'm about to put on this one. Over here, we already installed the new air filter. Already put it through screws. Here, there's a little tab that sits behind this one. Pretty straightforward. Now we're gonna get this new velocity stacks on. Okay everybody, we got the velocity stacks and the air filter on. Do have to mention this MWR Velocity Stacks had a terrible fitment, and you guys probably gonna have to wiggle all the corners here to make it fit. It will go in, it's just a very bad fitment. So 6 bolts in total, and just tighten them until they're snug, and you're good to go. Now we're gonna put the airbox back on, connect all the wires, and yeah, see how it goes.
All right, guys, so as you saw it, Matt went ahead and went underneath the airbox and installed the velocity stacks and the upgraded air filter. As you guys can see from the velocity stacks here in my hand versus those MWR World Superbike velocity stacks we installed, a massive difference in the way they look. Then on top of that, we went ahead and did our air filter. Obviously, I don't need to go much into air filters. We all know the differences here. So yeah, pretty much that's all it. You guys saw how he took it all apart. Obviously, putting it back together is the same concept. We're done as for now with respect to the air filter and velocity stacks, and that's the install. Hope you guys liked it, and at least if one of you guys learned something, then it was worth filming. And don't forget, guys, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll keep the content and the tutorials coming if you guys just hit us up and we know what you like. See you on the next one.